Welcome back to Factorio, the SpaceX little tutorial series with me, JD, and I'm again re-recording an old episode. In saying that, it's been like 2 days since the last one was recorded because the game died, like hard died, like crashed the desktop died. Yeah, Factorio, fairly stable, except for the mods, sometimes. And first thing we had to do was we had to fix these guys. Ow, and die, it seems. Because we have full belts coming in here. But down here further we had very, very dead belts. Because 2 little underground belts got reversed. In saying that, this is also the wrong type of split off, so we're going to fix that at the same time. Well, I'm going to put that there. And then I'm actually going to put that there, that there, that there. And I'm going to take those 2 belts out there and put that in. Done. Okay. I don't like this whole... This bugs me. But that's that part fixed, and we need to look at steel desperately. We need to look at a lot of things desperately. A lot of these mines are dead. At least they're in range that I can clean them up remotely. Now, I can't remember if I said it in the last episode or the last episode that accidentally crashed. Oops. As you can see, lots of these belts are dying off. This copper, for example, was, 4 belts strong, and fed down here and up and around and blah, 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 blah. And then, because it was 4 belts strong, it fed into 4 of these lanes. Now, a lot of people have said, you're crazy, why do this? Why not just put in a 16 balancer and take 8 out and feed 16 in? And the reason is this: I want this copper to die off and be out of my way, because I'm going to run trains and chances are it's going to be in my way. Like this one's in my way. So I always want this to bleed out first. And same story, I could just dedicate a whole belt. I could have just taken these 4 belts, fed them in, and as each one died off, taken down to 3 belts, then 2 belts, then 1 belt, then like a half a belt through a splitter and all sorts of fun stuff. But it means I'd have to come over here and fix it all the time. By doing these priority lines, I've just set it up, I've walked away. And frankly, I could just leave this whole lot and come back when it's completely empty. Like Iron 1. Iron 2, rather. Iron 2 is completely empty. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to have to come back and get things along the way. You just want to be able to come back and go, oh, it's all done. Pack it all up. The only reason I'm doing these ones is they're inside robot range. Or in the case of... Where are we going? We need steel. So we're going to have to bring this train track down. Again, feed into these belts. And then gets a large patch of iron, which will probably be this one. So I'm going to run this way at some stage. So I am going to, because I'm running that way, clean up what I can. So when I run out there, hopefully, I pick up all these miners. Because I really like recycling miners, to be honest. I like to know that, you know, I only build 500, 5,000, whatever it happens to be. Same with red belt. Like, that whole belt's dead. I like to know that I build, you know, so many miners, and they might do me for the whole game. I hate having to go out and remember to take new miners with me and all that sort of stuff. Okay. So let's try and go do something about steel. We've got our little rail blueprint. We have a giant... splitter in the way, which we're going to bleed out. And actually, because it is so nicely done with all of that, get rid of the train track. And I'm going to put that there because I need to put it back down, obviously. I just need to put it back down this side of the train track. Out of my way. And we will put it back down right there. That's basically as far that way as I can move it without having to play silly buggers. Yep, that blueprint. Train track. Then the steel one's going to get in the way. So that's a different problem. Put those down. Put those down. Those down. Those. Now I don't mind just a little bit belt at the end so I can see that they're all fully backed up on the way in. Now of course they won't be fully backed up because we're doing red feed in, but they should all look identical. That's the bottom line. Iron unload. Or steel unload, actually. So really, this is the first spot I can take the train line off. Thread it through here. Do some sort of weird stacker. Do an unload. No. Maybe bring it this way. Do some sort of weird stacker. Wrap it back around. Do an unload. And then bring it back up and out. It's going to be tight. Okay, so let's go with output first. Nope. Nope. See, iron patch. This iron patch may get destroyed entirely, to be honest. It's sort of in our way. Which is unfortunate, because it's also the one feeding the iron. Feeding the steel. I'm loath to destroy that early. Stacker. Okay, if I put a train track there, and I don't think I can. What's the minimum turn I can make? 1, 2. That's the minimum turn I can make. Yeah, we're going to have a 2-wide stacker. Don't think that's going to be enough for steel. Can I move? Alright. Let's move this again. Cut that there. We're going to have to move this. There's no two ways about it. Rip up all of that. And that. That's technically as close as we can move it without... Really? I killed that blueprint. Shit! Good one, JD. Good one. Right, let's ignore the copper recycling. I need 1, 2... No, I don't need... Okay. Copper recycling, go away. Go away, coal. Really? Just go away, stuff. And you can go away too. Alright, find this blueprint again. I need that much room to turn. Nope. We're going to need those two. Blue belt down to there and down to there. Okay, blue belts in there, in there, in there, in there. Same with that one. There to there to there to there. Okay. Sure, we've just moved everything down slightly. More complications. Okay. You, and you. Okay, that looks like a bit healthier stacker. Because we are going to need to feed trains into this in a hurry. Yep. Oh, and I've got it around the wrong way. Of course I do. Of course I do. Okay, so let's just do that to start with. And that to start with. And then that. Down, across, in. I don't know whether I can make these turns. Can't, obviously, with you in the way. Yep. So, that lane and that lane. Nope. More spaghetti. Everybody likes a bit of spaghetti, right? That one. Go there, there. Sure, I'll settle with there and there. Nope. None of this is going to be straight. Okay. There to there to there. Alright. There to there. Bit of belts there and there. So actually bring you in there and you in there. Oh! What a mess. So go from 8 lanes to 8 lanes, just these two slide down 2 rows. And now this one's going to be in the way. But that's alright, one thing at a time. So we're going to cut the main line off here. This is no longer main line. Alright. We need train tracks, train tracks, train tracks, train, train, train. We need to get a train length. So what do we do? We're using 2 4s, aren't we? Yep. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a train length. I have no choice but to cut steel. And cut steel hard. There. Can't even let a little bit dribble through. And I'm pretty sure what we have on the belts will disappear in about 20 seconds flat. Oh, really? I missed one. That seems like a somewhat important power pole. Or it was a really important power pole. It connected from that side. Alright, all this belts be gone. I need signals. So I need signal there, signal there. Fuck. Signal there, signal there, signal there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that is the minimum length I can make these things. And then have to join up like that. Because normally you'd set the length of one and then all of them might be identical. Except this one here, I can't get the signal up where it's meant to be. Here. No amount of screwing around will get that signal in that point. So this whole stacker needs to be slightly longer than normal. Yay. Train out of my way. Just delete that. Strip those back as well. Okay, and then chain signal up the whole output. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Oh, more belt in the way. And more belt in the way. Really? My inventory is full of copper. Water trash, copper. Come, bots, take all this rubbish. All the red belt be gone. Really? What happened there? How does that not connect? That's why. It's lined up with an underground belt in the splitter. My bad. At least I didn't fill the whole system with coal. That would have been really embarrassing. Again. Okay. No, we need to turn you around. Yep. And then right here becomes our unload station. Right where you are. Okay, an unload station. We don't have one blueprinted, so let's make a blueprint. Did the copper station get any improvements? No, not really, but it's slightly cleaner from the looks of it. Let's go from the start of the train to the rear of the train. Apart from it all facing the wrong way, that looks good. Although, no, it's not facing the wrong way. We're actually going to put it that way. We're going to face it away from steel. And then, you know what? We're probably going to No, shift you, shift you. We're going to put that in there, which should upgrade our whole blueprint to red belt. To blue belt rather, not red belt. We've got enough. Stop moving. We've got enough blue belt. Red belt. We want the whole lot in blue. Okay, second attempt. Clear that off for the moment. I have no landfill. I need landfill. I need landfill and I need a roboport. Request a chest right here. Give you landfill. 1 bucket load of. Thank you. Really? Cut everything off by 1 square. Yep. Come on, I need that landfill. Thank you. Really? Where'd it go? Where did it go? There was definitely landfill in there, wasn't there? Oh! The landfill was coming to me, not the box. Sure. Done. Okay. Put that guy in there. And then we need to loop up. Yeah, things miss by a square. Of course they do. Of course they do, JD. Did you expect anything different? Bloody hell. Yeah. Miner. Oh, really? It's got 3 ore left. That's frustrating enough. I'll wait. Hey, finished. Stupid miner. Go away, belt. Alright. So that's our unload station, which is messy as hell. And I don't think we've got enough room to curve our output. Let's just go that way. Sure. That looks like some dead straight track. Alright. Now we only have these 4 belts of iron, is basically what we're down to. Everything else will have to get fed from the train station. So... you know, we are building on top of iron, so... let's hedge our bets. And just do that. And... that. For the weirdest splitter ever. The resources are there, you know. I'd be silly not to take them, wouldn't I? Somebody agree with me? You know, it might... these might not ever get any... thanks. Any resources out. Because we might just be feeding it so fast with trains, it'll never happen. I doubt it. I think they're actually going to get quite a bit of use. Because I know how quickly steel eats iron ore. Alright, so you... 1, 2, 3, 4, really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start on belt number 8. Train track not in the way. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I love it when stuff just works. Except that's not going to work. Let's kink. No. Let's put that there. Nope. No, let's kink you out one more square. There. And then we'll take our belts. We'll go right through the middle. We'll put that one there. And that one there. Feed in on that side. In on that side. Belt in there. Voila. We have one done. Alright, you go to the northern one. Which hopefully we can leap in a single bound. Nope. Of course not. Superman can't leap shit at the moment. We need better superpowers. So, bring you in with belt facing the right way and take you north. Alright, belt 1 done. And actually, this should all be blue belt. Not enough resources. We all in the network? Oh no. Can we extend the network? Betcha. So, upgrade planner. If you hold shift, it schedules the bots to do it. So it instantly just goes deconstruct the old ones and replace with new ones. It is a 2-step process, much slower, but when you have the crap in the network, who cares? The bots just deal with it. Upgrade planner. We also want this input. And that. And that. 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 All of that. That one. You're all done, you're all done, you're all done. Okay. So, 10,000 bots be busy as hell. I don't have any blue belt. Really? Oh, I hate running out of belts. Give me 1,000. We definitely have the belt. Put in a quest chest right there. 600 belt, please. Thank you. That'll do me for a moment. Because I want to get this built. So that's that lane done. That's that lane. Same story, we need a splitter in there. You go jumping straight across. You go jumping straight across. Nope. Okay. You feed in that side, you feed in that side. You go back up to there, across. To there. Done. Alright, no, it's blue belt I want. Blue belt in there. Alright, we're going to bring you... Nope. I'm going to bring you across first before we deal with you. Belt number 3. which go you. Nope. One more square. Yeah. Done. Where is belt number 3? Down there. Okay. Take you south. Tree in the way? Of course it's a tree in the way. Okay, belt number 3. Belt number 4. Same story, we're gonna... Oops, wrong one. We're gonna... Get you across first. Then down. Then across. I have no idea how I'm going to get these other belts through. At all. So let's go to there. Let's then bring you... Nope. You have to come in there. Alright, that's belt number 4, which goes to here. Yep. Alright, so that leaves 3 more belts with no room to run them. At all. Where can I get space? Actually, one thing we need to do is actually hook that up. I think the answer is all this is going to be moved further north. That's the only answer I've got. So we'll run that to there, that to there, that to there, and then basically redo everything we just did. Just do it further north. Let's cut that there. Yeah. Pull that off. Pull that off. Pull that out, that out, that out. All this crap in the middle. There, and there. Okay. So you that way, 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 you here, and you there. Alright. Let's do these way higher. And again, we'll do them one at a time. So, if I put a splitter there, I then take you under and move you back to start line. Okay. Keep you up across, then put the underground. Take you So you go into there and you go that way. That is a working solution. Sure, there's more track we're now going to go across. Oh, that can go away, that can go away, and that can go away, that one belt can get put down. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one can come up to here, across to here, into this splitter, have your output, have your thingamajiggy bob. You can be run straight to there, I think. Nope, one more square. Was that important? No. Alright, that belt then comes across. It's these small little things that take the most time. Let's be honest, I've spent more time playing with spaghetti than I have in any of the builds, and it's just a matter of getting things to work the way you need them to work. Aesthetics really go out the window at some point. With me, it's really early in the game. Pretty base, practical base, practicality wins out every time. You can go from there to there. Then you can go to there. Then you can have your splitter. Then you can keep that way, that way, that way, that way, up. Belt number 3. So that just leaves belt number 4 being that one. I think so, at least. Okay, you come into there. Belt 1, belt 2, belt 3, belt 4. Same story, bring you forward, tilt you up. We'll bring you down a couple of squares just on the off chance. That sort of off chance. There to there. Okay, belt number 1, 2, 3. Your belt number 4. So you actually go into there, like so. Belt 5, 6, and 7 need to fit onto these 3. So belt 7 is actually going to run on the outside. That's that one. That's that one. I miscounted somewhere along the line. Okay. Pause. Let's count these again. Belt 1 goes to the top furnace. Belt 2 goes to the second furnace. Belt 3 goes to the third furnace. Belt 4 goes to the fourth furnace. Ah, I forgot a belt back here. Nope, forward of here. You know where I am. So we need to come down, around, down. Really? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That goes there. And that goes there. Alright. What are you complaining about? Oh, steel chests. Really? Really? Have some steel chests. Okay. So we have iron. We have... Get rid of that. Upgrade planner UR and UI. Steel unload. What a waste of 40 minutes. Well, it feels like it sometimes. That one, and that one with a robo port. There. What are you going to request in solid fuel? Rocket fuel. Rocket fuel. Yep, we got plenty of rocket fuel. So we got a steel station. We have a steel stacker. We have no fuel in it. But that's alright. If I add some fuel to you and tell you to go to steel unload, inventory empty, go. How far will 2 fuel get us? Far enough? That goes there, that goes, oops, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Way too many power poles. Probably not, actually. I'm about to go outposting. And I probably should have built a train station to bring steel straight in. Instead, we're bringing in iron ore, which may have been a mistake. I could go electric furnaces. I could go direct insertion. Now, look, I think we're going to leave it as is, just because we need steel desperately now, and it's probably quicker to leave it as is. So I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Next episode, obviously, we will have to go pop some more in this train, and this one looks like our target, 22 million. Hopefully we can run a couple of trains off it, because this bad boy will empty in 23 seconds and need another train in 2 seconds. And that's how it will run constantly. So, I'm going to leave it here. As always, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. And I will see you in the next one. Alright. Bye!